Welcome back to another episode of the Hot Seat Pod. Today, I'm with myself, Wilson, and also Anthony to my left.
Yep.
And we got ourselves, the week 15 predictions here.
Yep.
Going into the season, I think we got 4 more games left. So we're going down into the second half of the season. And we got some really exciting matchups to talk about. Maybe some upsets as well. So if that's what you're interested in, stick around for the video because we got ourselves a banger.
Bang, bang, bang. My voice is out this week, obviously. So Will's going to have to lock in and really cook. But I'll be here. I'm here. You guys are going to get my picks. But before we get my picks, Will, as you know, I've been giving out a jersey to everyone on the podcast set week by week. I gave out 2 this week because I missed last week. Merry Christmas, brother.
Oh, man, jersey. Thank you, man.
Merry Christmas. You can crack it open right now if you want.
Crack it open right now?
Ethan got his Angel Reese jersey. Isaiah got a Carmelo Anthony jersey.
Man, this better not be an Angel Reese jersey. You're going to be giving everyone Angel Reese jersey. It's crazy.
No. Phil just got a Kentucky jersey.
Bro.
But,
no way, bro.
I got to get my dog.
A Paxton Lynch jersey?
The Paxton Lynch jersey, yeah.
That's crazy.
Gas?
Hey, but that's a low-key gas, though.
Gas?
I'm going to rock this.
Okay.
Good size for me.
Show your fandom.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sir.
Joseph will get his next week, and then that's it for Christmas
Thank
gifts.
You, brother.
Of course, brother.
Hey, I'll take a Paxton Lynch any day of the week. As
there
long
you
as
go.
it's not Marshawn Lynch.
Wrong Lynch, Raider legend.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, for Thursday Night Football this week, we have Rams at 49ers. What do you think about this game, Will? Both teams put up a lot of points this week.
Yeah, no, they really did. The Rams kind of upset the Bills here, and the Niners basically shut down the Bears. This game, before last week, I probably would have chosen Niners. Just a little bit of an upset here, but the Rams really showed out against the Bills.
They put belt to ass, boy.
Dude, yeah. And then with Puka and Cooper healthy in that offense, they're just going to roll. So I got the Rams over here.
Okay, I got kind of a hot take. There was a lot of hype about Josh Allen's performance this week, bro. They need to chill out. They really need to chill. Because, obviously he had a good game, bro.
Yeah.
But his 3 rushing touchdowns were tush pushes damn near.
Yeah.
And his 3 passing touchdowns, the receivers were the ones that cooked, and it was a screen. I can't. His MVP odds dropped to minus 400. I don't know. Lamar Jackson is leading or tied with him in every single quarterback stat.
Yeah.
And Lamar beat him this season. And their record is, I think, 1 game apart. My MVP is Saquon, but I think the hype with Josh Allen needs to chill a little bit. I get it. I get if he's your MVP, but I don't think it's as he shouldn't be the favorite right now. I feel like.
Yeah. No, you talk about the tush pushes as well. They did it so many times. A lot of the first few times they did it, it wasn't even really working. So
yeah.
It's I get what you're saying, honestly. And between Lamar and him, it's over Lamar for me as well. And I think a lot of people would say that as well. But they can't really see it, because now
you take Lamar over him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lamar's a better quarterback for sure. But as far as this game goes, I'm going with the Rams. Brock Purdy actually looked very good this week for probably his best performance, maybe of his career, honestly. But I think the Rams are really shooting for the playoffs, and I kind of take the entirety of the roster more seriously.
Yeah.
The next game, Sunday morning, Commanders at Saints. This one's pretty simple. I took the Commanders.
Yeah. I'm rolling with the Commanders here. I think Saints. I think they're getting to the point where they're probably going to shut down some players.
Derek Carr's out for the year now.
Yeah.
I saw that this morning.
Mm-hmm. So they might as well, sit Kamara out for the whole season.
Yeah.
Some of those other veteran guys, wait for them to get, take the year off and get better, get some rest for next year.
It's not a Saints move to trade players in the offseason, but I think it should be time. Mm-hmm. You kind of know this core isn't going to work. This was the year. Unless you're really banking on Rashid Shaheed to hoop because he got hurt.
Yeah.
But this was kind of the year they had their whole core and it didn't really work out. So I think it's time to punt Saints. Next game, Chiefs at Browns. I really wanted to take the Browns here.
Yeah.
But the Steelers game kind of showed some colors. I mean, if Jameis plays his best football, Browns win this game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And I'll be damned if a Chiefs curse gets put on Jameis's head.
Dude, man, they're so due, bro. The Chiefs are so due. It's like every game, bro. It's like this one little thing that just happens, man.
That bounce was crazy.
That bounce is pretty crazy. I'm sure there are so many woes. There's so many woes around the world, you know.
Over 1 million woes guaranteed. I thought they were gonna miss. I texted the group chat. I was like, they're due to fucking choke, bro. They're gonna miss.
Yeah.
And I saw the doink, and I was like,
dude.
And then it doinked in, and I was like,
yeah, bro. It's ridiculous, honestly. I really thought they were gonna miss too. You know, they had a new kicker in. Harrison Butker was hurt, but yeah, it's
crazy.
But I still got the Chiefs, unfortunately.
Next game, Bengals at Titans. I feel like this one's kind of easy. The Bengals, even though the Bengals right now are struggling against Cooper Rush, and low-key, Will Levis has been playing pretty good football lately too. Dude, I feel like my voice is gonna be gone. Like it's gonna hit 0 at some point.
Y'all just take over.
Nah, Deucer's gonna have to step in for sure.
Yeah.
But no, I got the Bengals here.
Yeah, I think I got the Bengals as well. I think the Titans, you know, even though Will Levis is like getting into it a little bit more, in terms of the offense, the Bengals, I think they're just gonna score more numbers.
Yeah.
They had a stat earlier in this Cowboys game that the Bengals scored more than like 30 plus points, and like 4 out of the 6 games they like lost 4 of them. So it's like they could put up numbers. It's just, you know, it's just all about like the defense as well. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they lost though. Like if I saw the score, I wonder what the betting line is. It'll probably change after this game. But yeah. Next game, Dolphins at Texans. This one was tough.
This one was kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie.
You better hope the Dolphins
I'm surprised
lose.
it was tough for you.
I mean, I picked the Texans. It's in Houston. But bro, if the Dolphins win some games, you guys could get knocked out the playoffs.
I know. I'm scared of them. I'm scared of them for sure. This week we're playing the Colts, so I'm hoping, you know, we beat them, and then if we beat them, that should be good for us. It's just gonna be the Dolphins next, but they've been rolling lately.
You guys play?
The Dolphins?
Yeah.
No. But we played the Colts this season, and they're right behind us.
Okay.
In the playoff hunt. So, but this game was tough too, honestly. The Dolphins, they've been putting up numbers. I think Tua's back in his groove. Tyreek Hill's been looking nice. Waddle's been putting up numbers as well.
Jonnu, respect my GOAT.
Yeah, Jonnu. Yeah, no, he's really stepped up as well. I think ever since he came in, when Tua was out and was really putting up numbers, he kind of like found himself in this offense on like, you know, his identity in the offense.
I hope he stays like that. I have him in Dynasty, bro. You think I should trade him in the offseason?
How old is he? I feel like he's like kind of old. Maybe
I feel like he's old, bro.
Or maybe he's like 28. I want to say 28.
29. Oh, maybe I'll rock out with him. I like him.
Yeah, I feel like for tight ends, they have a little bit more of a longer career, like for some people.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you need a tight end, I guess rock him out. Yeah.
Rock out. Or I'll draft one maybe.
Yeah.
Next game's Ravens Giants.
Oh, wait, I didn't even say my pick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll go with you boys.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Do you go with them because you think they're gonna win, or you go with them because you want the Dolphins?
Both.
Yeah.
I actually need. I don't know. I'm gonna be rooting for you guys so much this week.
Let's go.
Oh man.
Let's do it together.
Please.
Next game, Ravens at Giants. Not much time waster here. We could go with the Ravens, and then
Tommy DeVito.
Tommy D versus bro. Honestly, put the subs in this game, bro.
Yeah.
Ravens could run with their B team, and smoke this team for sure.
Yeah.
Before we get to the next game, let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Man, okay, LeBron hit my parlay. Let's get it.
Oh shit, he hit it.
Yeah, bro. Look at this.
I won $200. I tailed your parlay.
How the heck did you win $200?
I used Boom Fantasy. I used their pick and spin, spun the wheel, got 10 times my money.
Bro, you gotta hook me up.
If you use code RTP, you could get a risk-free bet up to $100. Let's get back to the video. All right, next game, Jets at Jags.
Mm-hmm.
Two mid teams that like randomly will have a game here and there.
Yeah.
You know.
Mid off.
Who'd you have?
Well, Trevor Lawrence, is he out for the season?
I think so.
Yeah, so Mac Jones and his offense, I mean, I don't really. There's like nothing gonna be going over there. So, and then the Jets kind of put up some numbers this week
They did.
against the Packers. So I'm gonna roll with the Jets
Was it against the Packers or against the Dolphins?
or the Dolphins. Yeah, the Dolphins. You're right.
I'm rolling with the Jaguars. I feel like the
Oh.
Jets have done this 1,000 times this year, where they'll have a good game against a good team and still lose, and then they'll lose the bad game too. So I'm not gonna get tricked. The Jaguars, even with Mac Jones, have been playing like as good football as they were with Trevor Lawrence. So I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play what I've seen all season. You know.
Yeah.
Not gonna trick me this time.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I think, honestly, though, I feel like if the Jets lose this game, there's going to be a player on that team that just, like, kills himself.
I was gonna say shoots up the practice facility.
And maybe that, too. Maybe do that and then kill himself. Because, like, this team is, like, so disappointing, bro.
Yeah.
And I would, like, if I were on that team, bro, I would just, man, it would be horrible.
Are you gonna watch the Netflix Aaron Rodgers ayahuasca documentary?
I might have to, man. I got to see what this dude has to say.
He's a joke, bro. That whole team's a joke for sure. They're a sneaky team to draft a QB next season.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Next game, Cowboys at Panthers.
Cowboys and Panthers.
I took the Panthers.
Oh,
Yeah,
me too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah, so this is one of my upsets for this week. Bryce Young, you know, he's been looking great.
Amazing.
In his last 3 games, he's had 191 yards and a touchdown, 298 yards and 2 touchdowns, and 263 yards and a touchdown.
That was last week.
That was the last 3 games. Yeah. Yeah. and
They should have won that game.
Huh?
They should have won that game too.
Exactly. Yeah, honestly, like all these games he should have won in, but they were like most of them were against some pretty good teams. And then to mention his first two games, he had 161 yards and 2 interceptions, and 84 yards and 1 interception. I couldn't say the first 3 games because he got benched midway in the third game. But Bryce Young has looked different. I mean, the numbers kind of say itself over here. He's played teams against the last 3 weeks, you know, the Chiefs and the Eagles, which have been pretty good teams. The Cowboys, you know, they've been able to put up numbers as well in the past 2 games, but one was against the Giants, and the other one was against the Commanders, where they kind of, you know, got lucky with the little kick return and missed PAT by the Commanders.
Yeah.
So, and they made Terry McLaurin look like Tyreek Hill, honestly, in that Hail Mary. I think, you know, a lot of people saw that play, and it just kind of shows, you know, their defense, they have a lot of big names, but it's still, I don't think they're still able to, like, keep up with, like, you know, a lot of players like that.
That's it.
No, I have a few more things, but you have the Panthers too, right?
Yeah, I do. I was just gonna let you rock out.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everything you said is 100% true. Bryce Young's been absolutely hooping, obviously this season, and I'm just not a believer in the Cowboys' defense at all. I think Micah Parsons has fallen off a cliff. Diggs, I think, is the only one that I really would rock with, but Bland doesn't look the same. Like, nothing in this defense looks the same, really. Shout out Overshawn, though.
Overshawn?
He's a dog.
Yeah.
That's a dog.
Yeah.
But everything else on this team is mid. I'm rocking with the Panthers. I'm rocking with Thielen. I'm rocking with Leggett. Chuba's had a good year. We're praying up for Jonathan Brooks, obviously. But, yeah.
Yeah. No, and then I also do want to mention for the Panthers, in their first 7 games, opponents have scored more than 34 points, except for 1 game. And then their last 6 games, the Chiefs were the ones that had the highest score, and they scored 30 points. So that just kind of shows that, like, you know, not even just Bryce Young, but like their defense too has gotten better as well.
Yeah, they're showing up to play, and I think that just goes to like how important it is to be a team in the NFL. Because if your offense isn't moving, bro, like the defense isn't gonna be able to hold every single possession, you know. So now that the defense does get a little bit of a break, they're looking a lot better. Next game, Bucks at Chargers. I took the Chargers here. The beat up Bucks. It's looking kind of tough.
Yeah, no, they're really beat up, like you said. I got the Chargers as well. Should have beat the Chiefs. That was honestly like a weird game to watch for me. You know, they were both in my division. But yeah, they really should have beat them. I got the Chargers. You know.
Did you guys pass the Chargers or no?
No, the Chargers still ahead of us. They have the tiebreaker between us because they beat us.
Okay.
Earlier.
Twice or no?
We play them again, so we'll see. We'll
Okay.
beat them this time.
All right. Speaking of you guys, Colts at the Broncos. Talk the talk, Will. Paxton Lynch, baby.
Yes, sir.
I used to pray for times like
Yes,
this.
sir. Anthony Richardson got nothing. He's gonna throw for 4 picks.
4?
4 picks.
4?
Fumble
Fum?
and 200 yards.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nah, he's going to go 3 for 12.
3 for 12.
3 for
That's
12.
it. 3 for 12 for 200 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what kind of scares me about this game is Riley Moss is still gonna be out probably. So
Just picked him up in Madden.
yeah. Really?
Yeah, that's my weapon X.
Okay. All right.
My cornerback
All right.
one.
That's why you're doing this.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing that because of Des Bryant or something.
Defense.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're in fantasy, I would strongly advise you. You know, if you had to choose between like Josh Downs or someone like that.
Michael Pittman?
I don't know, Mo. He's been so mid this season.
Fuck Michael Pittman. I just
Yeah.
wanted to see if maybe you could convince me.
Yeah, no. Between all those guys, I would just definitely say Josh Downs. I would say start him, honestly, because
Okay.
him or maybe Alec Pierce. But I would say him more
AP?
because he's probably going to have a big game.
Yeah, I took you guys too, because fuck the Colts, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Secondly, I'm rooting for you guys. I want you guys in the playoffs. I think it'd be fun.
Thank you.
Patriots at Cardinals. That was wholesome, huh?
Huh?
That was wholesome, huh?
That's wholesome.
Patriots at Cardinals. I took the Patriots here.
Yeah, man. You were riding for Drake.
I'm riding for Drake May, baby.
That's crazy.
I believe in him. I believe in this team. I think the Cardinals have been nothing but mid the last couple of weeks. They've kind of
Yeah.
played themselves out of a wide open division.
I was watching like the beginning of the Cardinals game, and like I think I saw Kyler. Did he have like 2 picks or something?
They got smoked. I don't know. I turned that game off. I was
Bro,
watching.
I was like, like some of his throws were like so devious. I was just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is going on? Like it looked like Kyler was really just chucking it. He wasn't even just looking at the receivers. He was just chucking it.
Yeah, and that Seahawks team is good, bro. I'm gonna talk about them later, but I think they're like starting to become legit, bro.
Really?
So, yeah.
I mean, with that, I think I still have to go with the Cardinals just because on the ground, James Conner's still been nice. And just overall as a team, I think they're still better than the Patriots in my opinion.
No.
But it could be a close game. I think this will be a close game.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close game
Maybe
too.
decided by a field goal, probably.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
predict it.
Yeah.
I see you. The next game is kind of a big one. Probably the biggest game of the week. Bills at Lions. Actually, there's a lot of big games this week. No,
Yeah, there's a few.
But Bills at Lions.
Yeah. This is gonna be.
This is
gonna
a
be
tough
nice
one.
This is gonna be a nice one.
Yeah.
I think everyone's gonna be watching this game.
Jared Goff needs to get some MVP respect after this game. I'm
Yeah.
taking the Lions here.
Yeah.
I think Goff has been really hooping out of his mind lately, and not getting the love that he deserves. He should definitely be in serious MVP talks too, especially with how good that team is performing, how good
Yeah.
he's been. The running backs, obviously. The defense even has been putting on a show. I think they said last week they had like 4 or 5 players they called up like off the couch damn near to play and start, and they hooped.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
going with the Lions.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna roll with the Lions too, man. They've been nothing but complete this whole season. The Bills, they've been great, but they've had a couple losses where they've really gotten blown out. And I think in terms of like the offense for the Lions, nothing can hold them back, honestly.
Yeah.
So I gotta roll with them.
Yeah, I just
Golfing them.
golfing them.
Golfing them.
My whole thing is
Golfing 'em.
I just don't know how long or how like much I really believe in them in the playoffs, bro. I still feel like there's like a curse
Yeah. For Jared Goff?
just for the Lions.
Just for the Lions? Yeah, I mean, they've been like, they had that really long drought.
But this team's the best team in the NFL. Like I don't
sure.
think there's a debate about
Yeah.
it. I think they're by far better than the Chiefs, better than the Bills, better than the Ravens. Like they fuck with those top teams for sure.
Yeah.
Another game of top teams though. Steelers at Eagles.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice one right there.
Did you see all the Eagles shit today with AJ Brown?
Yeah, how he was saying that like they need to pass more or something.
And then you see what Brandon Graham said?
What did he say?
He said that AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts used to be friends and now they're not no more.
Wow.
Bro, I feel like last season they looked very good, and their season got derailed because a lot of extra shit. And I think that's gonna happen this year, bro.
Yeah.
I don't take them serious no. And honestly, bro, I probably had them as a favorite. Like
Yeah.
for a minute, I had them as a favorite, and I think last season for a minute, I had them as a favorite. I think the Steelers mop them, bro. Like I think this is gonna be an ugly game for sure. I mean, bro, like the Panthers have been hooping, obviously.
Yeah.
But I get the frustration. Like y'all should be the way the Eagles been playing, they should be busting the Panthers' ass. It just sucks that all this extra shit is impacting their season. You know, because they're a great football team.
Yeah, it's like it sucks too. Like when you have like a receiving core like that, and then you have a quarterback like Jalen Hurts that's just really scrambles. Can't really throw the ball as far. And there's been so many videos out there, like so many clips of them, like one-on-one coverage. Obviously, like who would not want to throw it to AJ Brown one-on-one, But he doesn't throw it to AJ Brown. Devontae Smith, he gets separation. He's not getting Devontae the ball either. So it's like
that's the shit that pisses me off, bro. Because I posted a video about Jalen Hurts not having a good deep arm, and everyone in the fucking comments is like, his accuracy, his deep accuracy stat. Like, bro, don't throw no stats at me because I'm going to fact check you. And I look up the stat, and it's the same stat that Garoppolo leads in, So my theory is that they throw underneath so much because Hurts doesn't have the arm. When he does throw deep, it's more open because the box is stacked. Like, it just makes sense. So you can't throw this accuracy shit around if there's not the volume to lead into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it pisses me off, bro. I dead ass think the Steelers are going to fuck the Eagles up.
Yeah, no, they really could. Like, they've been rolling as well. And I think this just kind of shows, like, how important, like, Saquon is to the offense.
Yeah.
'Cause I think without him, like, I don't think they would be
No
where they
way.
are right now.
Yeah. I mean, you saw how they were with DeAndre Swift and Miles Sanders. So,
Yeah. For sure. I got the Steelers, too, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
The last game on Sundays, Packers at Seahawks. And this is my upset of the week.
Seahawks?
I'm taking the Seahawks here.
Damn. Talk about it.
The Seahawks last week hung 30 on the Cardinals. DK, could get shut out and they'll be fine. Because JSN is top 5 in receiving yards now. The top 5 in receiving yards this season is so interesting, by the way.
Yeah.
You think you can name all 5? It's tough. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't.
Let me try. Jamar?
Yeah, he's probably number 1 after tonight.
Jefferson?
Number 2. Everything else is weird.
Okay. Judy?
Judy's number 3.
So just one more, right?
Yeah, JSN's number 5. Number 4 is this is your guy. He's not a Bronco, but he's probably your favorite non-Bronco that catches balls. He's not a receiver.
Brock Bowers.
It's Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking weird?
Yeah,
That's
is
the top
crazy.
5. But JSN is on that list. In the last 4 games, they're allowing 15.5 points per game, and they're averaging 25.5 points per game. So I think they're going to go out there and hoop. The Packers have obviously been playing really great football, but even without Ken Walker, the Seahawks and Zach Charbonnet and Geno, their offensive line is finally starting to hold up. This team is kind of getting hot at the perfect time, bro. And I could low-key see them making a sneaky run. And I'm taking them against the Pack. I think this is their coming out party.
Coming out? They're coming out?
They're coming out. They're coming out to the Jordan Love.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, and I'm all for Jordan Love too. I love that guy, but I have him in fantasy too. And honestly, for the past couple of weeks, he's been kind of mid. Yeah, he hasn't really been doing his thing as he did beginning of the season. And like you said, the Seahawks have been looking nice. But the NFC is tough, man.
Yeah,
the NFC is pretty tough. So they really have to win this game, honestly, for sure.
Yeah,
to kind of get in there.
It matters more for both teams, bro. This is a war.
Yeah,
this is a very big playoff implication game for both these teams.
For sure.
Because the Vikings low-key played their best football this last week.
Yeah.
They hooped.
Smacked.
And they're playing the Bears on Monday night. We could go straight into that. You said you were taking which team?
I'll go with the Packers, but the Seahawks have been looking cool.
Yeah.
But I'll go with the Packers.
And then Bears and Vikings on Monday, bro. The Vikings looked like they're back.
They're back, baby.
Beginning of the season, they could have made a Super... Bro, they're... My bad. I choked on my fucking...
All good.
The beginning of the season, they were like a Super Bowl pick. I feel like they kind of fell out of that.
Yeah.
If they could string a couple games together like last week, I think I could put them back in that tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. Sam Darnold balled his ass out. I think that was probably his best performance this year, right?
Good for him.
Yeah. So, in terms of the Bears, they really gone down back to earth last week. I think the 2 games before that, I think people started talking about the Bears a little bit more, but with the blowout from the 49ers, I think it's pretty easy to take the Vikings here again.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Vikings too. And then the last Monday night game, Falcons at Raiders. I'm gonna take the Falcons here as well. I think it should be easy work.
Vegas wants Shador.
Yeah, they do. And even like the Falcons have looked pretty shitty lately. It might be Penix time soon.
Yeah.
But I mean, they should win this week. If they don't win this week, then Kirk should be benched for the rest of his career probably.
That's so sad. That's another contract into the trash can, just like Daniel Jones.
Don't disrespect my goat. But you guys let us know at home. What do you guys think? Where did we get wrong? Where did we get right? Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, but most importantly,
Don't forget to run the play, baby.
boom.